Ladies and gentlemen, not only am I honored to be up here today with all these great musicians, I will say it's an honor to open for Kenny James, and Keelan is going to be playing up here soon. But I look out here and I see Becky Dalkey and all these great musicians that I've had the opportunity to record with. It's just a pleasure. Jim Sobo, I have to say, I'm going to talk a little bit because my songs are instrumentals. I don't have words. And Jim took it upon himself to invite me and Sherry Finzer with Heart Dance Records on tour with the Cross-Eyed Possums. And it couldn't have been a more mismatched group. We were like, why do you want us with these guys? And we traveled, and what an experience. Those guys played with us. We played with them, and we respected each other's craft. And I know Brad was here earlier, and I was telling him that I've recorded on about 20 albums with his son, Ethan Newman. And it was sure a pleasure. That guy was an amazing bass player, too. So this song, where's Crystal at? I know Crystal's out there at the table. Crystal, are you there? Crystal. Okay. Well, this song I'm going to play, in 96 I was diagnosed with stage 4 liver cancer. And they'd give me a couple months to live. And they ended up doing an experimental chemo. And I went in the hospital. I rodeoed. I was 185 pounds to hang on to a bucking horse. And when I came out of the hospital 3 months later, I weighed 79 pounds. And when I was going through the experimental chemo, I went through 3 months of that, and I lost my teeth, I lost my hair, I lost everything. I lost my house, I lost all my horses, and I remember them bringing me home from the hospital, and they wheeled me in, and my bedroom at my folks' place was set up like a hospital room. And all I requested was, in the hospital, if I was to code the DNR, I just said, resuscitate me just to make sure I could get home with my dog. And they brought me home, and when my dad wheeled me into the room, he put my guitar in the corner of the room, and I didn't want to see it. It was just not what was on my mind. And he walked out of the room, and I reached over and I grabbed it, and I wrote this song in 20 minutes. It's a song called Confused, and the reason I called it Confused was because I was told to go out and live my life, that I was in remission. And everybody was happy, but I still had that fear of dying. And as a young guy at 30 years old, you know, you never thought about that. You thought you were invisible. So I wrote this song, and it ended up getting put into a HBO documentary, Absent, by Justin Hunt. And this song this song's made me a lot of money. I appreciate that. But again, thanks, Becky Dalkey. You're amazing. So this song is called Confused, and ladies and gentlemen, I usually play this with Sherry Finzer on flute, but I don't know how many people up here know Mr. Luke Jarrett. This guy's my brother, and we've been playing together for quite a while, and I'm honored to have him play on this song with me. Yeah. This is called Confused. Thank you. So, wake up. So, for those of you who don't know, my dear friend here, Mr. Luke Jarrett, has gone through a rough time. He had the flu, and then he ended up having some issues and ended up at Yavapai Medical with internal bleeding. And they couldn't figure it out, and they flew him down to Gilbert. And they finally, got him taken care of, and it was quite a while. It was during Valentine's Day, and a bunch of us chipped in and got Maureen some flowers, and we had the Whiskey Rivers sign the menu with everybody that, Brother Luke was, everybody knows who he is, and he's played with everybody in this room pretty much. And he got home, and he was nursing himself, and then I heard he was going to be at Back Alley Wine Bar playing. So I went up there, and we said our highs and all that stuff, and I played with him and Kalina right here, played the cajon. And I says, well, I'm done. I'm heading back to Chena Valley, and I was heading down Williamson Valley Road, and I got to the outer loop, and a good dear friend of mine, Andrew Darin, called me, and he says, hey, do you have Maureen's number? And I said, no, I don't. And they said that he had collapsed. And he ended up taking him to the hospital where he wasn't feeling good, and he had a heart attack. So for this guy to be here today playing with me, I didn't write this song, but I just thought this would be fitting to end it for me. This is my grandma's favorite song, and it's amazing the power of prayer and the power of the people that come together and think about somebody that they're here today. And God bless you, Luke. I love you, buddy.